Indeed, greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me again on another video. I really do appreciate your presence. If you enjoy what it is we're doing here, consider liking the video, consider subscribing, and do leave a comment. I try and answer every single one of them. Let's meld more into being. Today's title is Memories, talking about memories. And let's see where this takes us. I feel memories is definitely something that can have both positive and negatives in our lives, and I feel like I want to almost feel, where those positives and negatives might hide. What is this moment for? What do I decree this moment to be? What do I want? What do I want most? What do I most want to learn by teaching it? To teach is to demonstrate. To demonstrate is to express. What you have decided will hold the greatest value for you. So I feel like I read that extremely badly. So let's try that again. What is this moment for? What do I decree this moment to be? What do I most want to learn by teaching it? To teach is to demonstrate. To demonstrate, to express what you have decided will hold the greatest value for you. So, upon reading that piece, that thing worth saying, if you will, it's like making me think even more about the topic that I've chosen for today. Thinking about the memories that we have, thinking about our pasts, thinking about the things that we've been through, and coming to terms with them as well. I feel a lot of us have this tendency to not necessarily run away from our past or from our memories, but we even sometimes live into them too much. And there definitely is a balance that needs to be reached on both sides, like how much of your past you're over obsessing about, slash how much of your future you're over obsessing about. Because at the end of the day, what we're supposed to be doing is living in the moment, right? But we still do remember things. We still have memories. We still interact with our memories, I believe, on a daily basis. And if it wasn't for that, like if it wasn't necessary, then we wouldn't have memories, right? So obviously there is a function that these memories are supposed to serve in us. Hey Jesse, I sent you a direct message as well on the Discord, just wishing you luck with your test. I'm thinking about you, my friend. I really am thinking about you. I wish you so much luck with this neurology exam that you have. It is definitely on our all of our minds now. Like, we're sending you collective power and positivity. Know that you are loved, loving, and lovable as you go into this test, and don't take yourself or the test too seriously, right? Like, and this is something that I read today. I think it was some Reddit post of someone, like I think it was a teacher or something, sending out this broadcast message telling their parents that they shouldn't be disappointed in their kids no matter what their marks is. They should tell them that they are loved, tell them that they are still appreciated regardless of their physical or their educational performance, because at the end of the day, some are going to be artists, some are going to be athletes, some are going to be engineers, and they won't enjoy particularly their language subjects or their history. And each and every one of us have these different aspects of ourselves, and we should allow these different aspects of ourselves to be, allow ourselves to feel the things that we're supposed to be feeling. Do you have any advice with courage? Do I have any advice for courage? Like, I'm really asking myself that as well now. My nose is getting tickled by my hair. I think the best advice you can really give to be courageous is just to recognize within inside of yourself that there is no lack, right? There is no loss. There is no limited behaviors, if you will. Because at the end of the day, like, what we're doing here right now in every single moment is we're being courageous as well, with the things that we choose to say, with going out into the world. By, you can probably hear some thunder. There is not apparently, there, I can see it. There is big clouds rolling over the farm right now. Probably gonna get some strong rain. Looking forward to it. But courage, my friend, and it's a difficult question. I'm trying to like formulate a good answer for you, but I feel at the end of the day, the only answer that I really have to being courageous is just to live into your depth. Like that is where I feel courage comes from, like by recognizing that you have this deepness, this spaciousness, this emptiness as well to you. You can kind of take control over this mundane sometimes mindsets that we have, because the opposite, I feel, of courage is fear. So at the end of the day, the only thing that I can recommend to you is to recognize that that is a fear response, and that you are not someone that is scared. Because what are we scared of? I feel a lot of us, and myself included for a long time, live in fear. Like fear of what the future holds, fear of repeating mistakes that we've made in our past, repeating memories over and over again, that induce fear in us. And I feel for that same reason, like we can definitely have memories, traumatic memories. It can create such a fear response within us, and at the end of the day, it leads to a very destructive self and a destructive life, because you can't actually just settle down. And at the end of the day, it's very difficult for you to be happy or courageous when you're scared. And if you look at and sorry for jumping on the bandwagon, but if you look at what the media touts a lot of the time, is they want to scare the public, because a scared public comes back to the news source to make sure that they're not supposed to be scared anymore, right? Or they go make sure that they're still supposed to be scared about something, and that basically drives numbers. If you scare people into coming back to your platform, to your news channel, whatever, you're going to have returning customers, because they feed into the information that you're giving them, and they accept the information that you're giving them, because you have a status position. You're a news anchor, so you must be truthful and you must know what you're talking about. But like there is so much fear in our world at the moment, and so much of the fear that we are experiencing right now is like financial fear, health risk fear, and like loneliness as a fear as well, because we're so scared of being lonely. And like I also don't like being lonely, my friends, but this loneliness that we're feeling because of the separation that's been happening in our world is definitely something that is hurtful to us as humanity. Oh, the wind is picking up. You see the camera shake just a little bit. I'm gonna take a sip of water while the wind is acting up a little bit. But before I take a sip of water, I want to set an intention for this water as well. And since today's topic for me at least is memories, and this is something I want to tell all of you as well, friends, or not necessarily tell you, ask you actually, share some memories with me, share something from your past that has resonated with you, positive or negative. And I would like to hear your stories, my friends, your memories, if you will. And I'll share some memories of my own as well. And the reason I'm drinking at least, this cup of water, is to remember the good memories and accept the bad ones. So to that, good morning, Aaron. Let's see if we have any other friends. And we have Kiwi here as well. We have Dan here as well. Good morning, my friends. I appreciate it so much. You're so loved. I made it. Hey, virtual estimate. I'm happy that you're here, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hi, Aaron. I saw that message from the teacher. So amazing to not put such pressure and expectations on the kiddos. Oh, you saw that message as well. Yeah, it really is amazing. And I really wish that there was a teacher in my school during my growth period or my high school period that sent that letter to my parents as well, because I feel there is so much resentment towards the educational system in teenagers because of the amount of nonsense that it kind of subjects us to, where we are literally constantly compared to each other. And even though we're all divine individualized expressions of God, and in those divine individualized expressions we have our own strengths, we have our own likes, we have our own dislikes, we have things that we we enjoy participating in. We have things that we absolutely dread, and that is perfectly okay. That is exactly how it's supposed to be. Imagine if every single person liked the exact same ice cream, the exact same meal, lived in the exact same house, drove the exact same car, had the exact same face. Like it would vary, at least in my opinion. And at the end of the day, maybe there is a universe that is like that, but I'm very happy that that's not the universe that I get to live in. Having all of this diversity, having all of the flavor, if you will, of humanity is what makes us so powerful, because we have such a spectrum. We have so many different aspects of self, so many different feelings that we can participate in, different fields that we can go into, different energies that we can practice as well. And every single one of those like directions, paths that we take is perfectly divine in its own way, and it's supposed to be that way as well. I just wish more people would realize that not everybody wants to walk the same path. Mm. Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whatever you are. Thank you, my friend. Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whatever you are as well. How do you recognize fear versus not wanting to do something? So, like, at least how I've been trying to practice, at least that energy, if you will, is by splitting it up into two fields. It is fear and judgment, or it is love and forgiveness. So when I feel something, I ask myself, where does this feeling, come from? Oh yeah, I question myself, where from my depth is this feeling coming? And more often than not, I feel not wanting to do something could not necessarily be fear, even though it could, because you could be scared that you might make a mistake, or you could be scared that you wouldn't have the perfect performance, and then because of that you don't even try in the first place. Or it could be a judgment of yourself, like you tell yourself, I'm tired, I don't have the energy to do this right now, no, 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 no. So like, when you live from a place of love and forgiveness, you can love yourself enough to get yourself to do something as well. You can love yourself, or the person that you're doing it for, enough to push yourself. Or you can forgive yourself of these, negative mindsets that you've put yourself through. You can forgive yourself of these limiting beliefs that you have basically applied over your entire life, and you can still get yourself to do these things. So it's a difficult question, my friend, and I feel it's not necessarily always as clear cut as I'm trying to make it out to be, but I feel it is going to be a practice. Becoming more and more aware, my friend, every single day. Love and morning light, friends. Love and morning light to you as well. Kiwi, thank you for being here, my friend. I have a busy day ahead to prepare for a second interview at a company I'd like to work for, but I wanted to pop in and say hello. I'm happy that you did, Dan. Hello to you as well, my friend. Good luck with your second interview. It is your second interview, right? Yeah, your second interview. You just said it in the message as well. Like, good luck, my friend, and do let me know how it goes. I'm really interested. We haven't actually had a proper chat in a while, Dan, and I want to make time to actually have a proper chat again. I know we are busy, and the time zone differences makes it a little bit difficult as well, but know that I'm thinking about you, my friend. Oh, there we go. We have Justin as well. Like, while I was saying I'm thinking about you, I was thinking about you as well, Justin. Talking about jobs and stuff, man. Hey, Kiwi and Poopsie, good luck on your second interview, friend, now that you need it. But no, we are all here supporting you in this. Yes, we are. And the same thing goes for you, Jesse. The same thing goes for you. I'm here for you, Melt and Melt fam. Thank you, Justin. We're here for you as well, my friend. Morning, Justin. Justin, what's up? Yeah, there we go. Morning, Justin, and thanks for the encouraging words. This is the way, my friends. Hey, we have Truly Yours here as well. Good morning, my friend. And we have Elenirn. I feel I'm getting better at saying your name, my friend. Elenirn here as well. Melt, having to do with memory. It is weird that your olfactory bulbs of your nose directly by the memory parts are directly connected, I guess, by the memory parts of our brain. It is thought that that's why certain smells link to memories you have. That's really cool, actually. Thank you for telling me that, Jesse. So basically, by smelling something, we can trigger neural pathways that re-stimulate a certain memory that we had because of that, smell that we had. And I wonder, because we don't have like that great of a smelling sense, and interestingly enough, I feel like I know at least that our audible signals gets processed first, then our eyes signals get processed. So I wonder, and in what order does our smell fall? Because I don't feel I'm actively, letting my nose guide myself anymore. But maybe that's just because I'm not living in a primitive way where I have to hunt for food. Like if you're hunting for food, then a smell, or at least the memory connected to a smell, could be very, very important, because you can, get some information to actually get the food that you're hunting by using your nose. But I feel, at least in today's society, we human beings don't necessarily have too many survival based reasons, I want to say, to smell things. Like we do, like at least I do, smell my food before I eat it. And it's a very, it's like weird to some people. Like I'll refuse to eat something if I haven't smelled it first, which is kind of strange, I guess. But I wonder how much of that it actually has to do with the memories that we have, or with the processing of the information in our memories. Maybe I'm comparing this thing I'm smelling. I just saw a lightning strike. It's gonna come soon. Like comparing the things I'm smelling that I'm going to eat right now with all of the things I've eaten before, and the smell information I have based on the things that I've eaten before, so I can make an educated decision if I want to eat the thing that I'm going to eat right now. If that makes any sense. Maybe that's why. Hey, we have Edmund here as well, and thank you for the compliment. Capo GBE, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. We are overdue for a chat. We can get together soon. There's plenty to share. Yes, there is. And thank you for the silver, my friend. I look forward to sharing some more again, Justin. Like I want to figure something out where we can like join one of those like chat rooms in Discord and have a bunch of friends chat at the same time. But I guess we just have to do that at some point, right? The biggest issue really is just the time difference, I feel, because when I'm waking up and doing my like dance and my book reading, I didn't read book today because my phone was dead. I didn't put it on the wireless charger last night, so kind of saw it this morning, and had like only half of the battery left, and it takes like 50% battery for like an hour worth of streaming. So I was like, oh damn, guess I'm not reading today. A dance, phone died during the dance, and like then it is like nighttime for you friends. It's like, basically bedtime. And then now these morning streams are for some of you, like for the Californian friends we have, it's like at 7 a.m. ish, and for some of our friends it's like almost, getting close to 11 or 12 ish, which is like crazy to me, because for one, like most of you are going to be possibly at work during that time as well, or it's going to be difficult for you to just kind of hop in on a Discord call. And then like I'm like basically open, I'm like sitting and editing my video for like 2 hours. The process like takes 2 hours or so, and then during that time I'm usually calling friends, because then I can't really move around. I have to actually sit and listen and talk. So like that would be, I feel, one of the best times, if it could be said, like just times, to have something like that. And I would like to actually have more of you friends, and I've been thinking about this so much, but like the biggest irk in my mind is audio quality. So like I want to actually have my laptop or something here with my microphone connected to like my speaker, so that it's a loudspeaker, and then have the speaker close to the phone, and then have friends like tuning in to the stream through Discord, having a conversation with them, asking questions back and forth. But it's just the audio quality that irks me so much, because I don't want to have bad audio quality, or just sound absolutely trash. But I'm being overcritical. Like, tell me what you think, friends. Tell me how you feel the best way would be to implement it. Ideally, like, we'll have a complete computer setup, and I can just actually add sources coming from the Discord, going into the stream, and then gets broadcasted. But uh, memories, my friends. Like, actually, feel free to share some memories with me. Like, if you can share one memory that you feel you have learned the most important lesson from, like, share that memory with me, and we can learn from each other. Thinking about me too. Seriously doubtful. Seriously doubtful, my friend. I don't remember your name. Can you tell me your name again? Hello there. You look very friendly. I believe myself to be friendly, my friend. Like, I think at one point in my life I definitely wasn't. So now I get to understand the difference between how we can be friendly and how we can be less friendly. I'm fascinated. I can see lightning strikes over and over again, just like hitting the mountain over there. So it's definitely coming and raining today. It's probably gonna get darker and darker as well as the clouds start to accumulate. Rain. It makes me think of the water thing again. Just how much water is above us. Or, yeah, us. Oh my, there's so much, like millions of liters of water just floating above my head. More water, like enough water to drown me tenfold over. Drown the entire farm, and yet it's just sitting there. Little water droplets rubbing up against each other, creating electric currents. Lightning strikes with so much power. Interestingly enough, I don't know if you know this, friends. Did you know that lightning strikes terminate from the bottom? There's like a point, almost like a homing beacon, like, light that goes off on the ground first, and then the lightning strikes that point that gets like activated, if you will. It's kind of trippy. Man, we live in a cool planet. Like, listening to lightning is also something that's really satisfying to me, especially if you're trying to sleep. There's so much power in it as well. Like, if humanity can figure out how to capture lightning bolts, it would be a really great way to solve our power crisis or our energy consumption crisis. But it's so difficult. It's so difficult just because of the amount of energy. Like, if we can capture a single bolt of lightning, I'm saying this like, paraphrasing a little bit, but I think I read something like that where they say you can power Vegas for an entire month with a single lightning bolt. So that's wild. That's absolutely crazy. Oh, you can hear the rumble, my friends. Oh, it's rumbling. I've snuck in to say hi, to say a quick hello, Lane. You're probably already sneaked out again, my friend. But no, I appreciate you being here, if even for a second. Da 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 da. Yo, CJC, give some of that brain food. Yee! Like, I want some more brain food from you, friends. We have Infinitech here as well. There we go. Infinitech, still on for the podcast at 12, my friend. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Like, the only thing I'm concerned about is the weather, bonking our electricity, which is possible. But we'll podcast, my friend. We cannot be stopped. We cannot be stopped. We have Lazy B here as well. Hello, Lazy B. I'm happy that you're here, my friend. 2 more days, guys. Yeah, 2 more days. Like, I've been thinking about it more and more, and I've been feeling into the things that I want to talk about with the name stream, because there is like definitely a few things that I want to address, things that I feel is necessary to be said about names and how I feel about names, and the things that have been like coming up in me. Like, what's very interesting, when you know people, when you know more than one person, let me say that rather, with the same name, and you can kind of see character traits in them as well. Like, I wonder how much of that is name based, like how much of our names control our behaviors as well. But yeah, that is for day 100 stream. I'm not going to give all the goods. Do you like Slender Man? I like Slender Man as much as the next person, my friend. It's a scary dude. Long arms, no face. Like, I wouldn't necessarily want to see Slender Man, you know, in the middle of the night walking back to my room. But I would like to have a conversation with Slender Man, if Slender Man is capable of having conversations, like sitting next to him, asking him, you know, what has he been like? What has he been through? Why is he the Slender Man right now? What has life been like for him? What memories would he want to share with me? And there's like this real thing with memories as well. And this is something one of my friends said, Christian. He told me that memories, or at least human beings, are these almost memory keeping systems. We accumulate these different memories in our lives. We hold on to these things, you know, that we kind of identify with as ourselves. And the more we go through life and experience different things, you know, watch different things, have different experiences with the people that we have in our lives, we kind of attach more of these memories, you know, and more so positive memories than negative memories. What's also very interesting to me is that you can't remember pain. You can remember that you were in pain, but you can't actually remember the physical sensation of the pain that you experienced, which is also kind of surreal, because you're definitely capable of remembering joy and bliss and, you know, those positive memories, but yet your brain kind of edits out these negative experiences. And I believe that our brains actually have the capacity to edit out painful memories as well, not just actually the actual pain of them, but the actual physical memory itself as well. And that's repression, right? That's when people ignore their own realities. And that is also something that is very harmful, because then again, you're making something fester. You're pushing something down, not allowing it to surface within yourself, not allowing yourself to actually feel that sensation, that emotion. And because of that, you're going to end up hurting yourself as well. But it doesn't necessarily happen with the same thing with like pain. Like, at the end of the day, if you put your hand down on like a red hot plate, ooh, them clouds, ooh, that's gonna be a big one actually. Let's wait for it. Anyway, like like we don't hurt ourselves because we forget what certain pain felt like. For example, if you put your hand down, there it comes. Oh, if you put your hand down on a hot plate and you burn yourself, you're going to be very aware of that pain in that moment, and you're going to remember that doing that thing is going to cause you pain, right? But sometimes we I feel utilize that ability for us to, you know, remember the pain without necessarily re-experiencing the pain, and then we do that to ourselves in the way where we suppress or remember the things that we went through, but we almost want to completely cut the pain part of it out of our lives. We don't want to acknowledge that we went through pain, and in doing so we kind of allow ourselves again to be hurt sometimes. Or because we suppress these things, another big lightning strike, because we suppress these things, we don't allow ourselves to be very aware. Like, for example, let's say I have a very destructive way of going into relationships where I am, you know, sexually deprived, or, you know, I have needs, as some say as well, whatever. And then that is the only reason I'm going into a relationship, so that I can be sexually satisfied. And then I hurt the other person, and in doing so I hurt myself as well, because that was my intention for that relationship. And then that relationship ends, and then we want to forget. We want to again separate ourselves from the fact that we're responsible. Oh, you're powerful. Anyway, we separate ourselves from this remembrance that we hurt someone, and then we do the same thing again. Man, there's like so many lightning strikes just dropping. There's another one coming right now as well. Lightning. Oh, it makes me happy. Like it used to terrify me at one. Did it terrify me at one point in my life? I think for a while. Hmm. For a while, it did terrify me. Like the memory comes back of my mother telling me that if you shower while there's a thunderstorm happening, the lightning strike and like go through the pipes and then through the water. Ooh, just another big one. The air is coming. Oh man, this is gonna be me tripping out about lightning. Yo, what a vibe. Oh, it's amazing. But I'm trying to make a point. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, friends. So, by this, this person forgetting about the pain that they've induced within inside of themselves and the pain that they've induced inside of someone else, they're prone to repeat the same behavior, even though they know instinctively that what they did was wrong and the feelings that was associated with that was painful. They suppress those feelings in a desperate attempt to almost patch those feelings as well. So then the same behavior that caused those feelings, those hurtful things to happen to us, is the same behavior we repeat. And it's like a memory disconnect, as in we know and we remember what it is we went through and what it is we did, and yet we don't want to know or remember the painful feelings that goes with that. I'm gonna put my little booklet underneath my body because it's starting to rain. Okay, let me read some comments. Sorry, my friends. It's great to hear, Lazy B. It's been a fairly good week for me as well. I'm happy to hear that. It's been a good week. How's everyone been? I'm happy that you've had a good week as well, Lazy B. You're my new bestie. Good, my friend. I'm happy. Like, you're gonna be one of my besties as well. I look for you, blah, blah, blah. I look for you. Ooh, another big strike. Most embarrassing moment when I was a kid, maybe 12 years old, and on a date with a girl. We had planned going to see Scream. Her and her older sister were purchasing. Goodness. We're purchasing the tickets, which you needed to be 16 to buy. They must have looked old enough. I went to get mine, and the lady behind the counter just laughed and told me I looked like I was 6. So embarrassed. As my date was watching all of this, we ended up seeing Mr. Mango instead. Ah, that is a mildly painful memory, Justin. I can feel it, dude. The emasculation that you must have felt in that moment, being on a date. Being on your first date, having someone tell you that you look like a 6-year-old. Mr. Mango sounds sick though, dude. Like I don't think Mr. Mango aged as well as Scream did, but it sounds like an experience and a half. Did you at least enjoy the movie with the girl? I'm really curious. What is in a name by which you call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet? Shakespeare. Like I can feel the lightning. I can literally feel the ground shaking underneath me. And it makes me feel even more tiny in this experience of lightning. Goodness. That it has so much force. That it travels, it literally puts tremors in the earth, and it travels thousands of meters for me to feel it right here. Oh, our planet is powerful. What do you think about memories changing each time we recall them? As we are recreating the memory each time we remember something. Yeah, okay, actually, I thank you so much for, co-creating with me, Aaron. And that is actually something that I'm really fascinated by. Because it is something that we do as human beings, where every single time we recall a memory, we basically, add something to it or take something away from it. And we're almost tailoring our memories by re-remembering them. And by tailoring these memories, again, coming back to the thing I was talking about with this editing out of the pain that we felt in moments, we kind of allow ourselves to only become aware of the positive sides of the things that we've been through. And I feel especially so with relationships and things like that, where you're going into, like, you know, a relationship, and you have good experiences in this relationship, and you're happy some of the time, sometimes most of the time, and then, you know, there are these things that happen in the relationship that make you so angry and are so unacceptable to you that you don't want to continue being in a relationship with that person. So you end the relationship, and then after 3-4 months, with you thinking back about this relationship, your brain continually edits out all of the pain that it's experienced in that relationship. You only want to remember the good parts of it. And then by the end of this whole, you know, self-manipulation, if you will, you're so far into this thinking that you still, you know, holy shit. Yo, that was the biggest lightning strike I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry for the curse word. Oh my goodness, this is quite a vibe. I feel so vulnerable. I feel so impermanent. I feel so temporary. Oh goodness. It's amazing. That's actually something that I just remembered now. At one point in my life, I fascinated so much about getting struck by lightning, because you know, getting struck by lightning meant you got superpowers. So it was something I was like fascinated about, like getting struck by lightning and having, you know, the power of Zeus flowing through your veins. Man, would be quite a way to die though. I don't think I would get struck by lightning. There are a bunch of high points around me, but who knows? It would be quite a way to end the stream. I think my internet froze, so I missed it if you replied, but I can't wait for the podcast. So, my friend, to me, the podcast still is on, but our power might go out with the weather getting like this sometimes. So, hopefully the podcast still is on. Like I'm gonna get soaking wet right now because I'm sitting in the rain, but I'm not sure if I want to move. I should probably move, but I'm so calm. Let me continue reading comments. We had a great conversation yesterday. Yes, we did, my friend. I love storms, by the way. Me too. It's gonna be quite a storm, it looks like. It's not as dark anymore, but the dark clouds are now directly above me, so it is raining on top of me. But it's chill. It's not raining. Oh, okay, here it comes. There's another one. You know those ones that strike and then it like bzz, 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 it like shocks itself after it strikes? I just saw another one of those. Here it comes. Hello friends. Hey, it's Lindsay. Hey Lindsay. Aaron, I absolutely think that is the case. I haven't been able to join in a while, listening at work today. Thank you for being here today, Lindsay. I appreciate your presence as always, my friend. Yo, they're right to me. Hey Lindsay. What's up, Lindsay? Glad you could make it today. Happy you're here now. I'm happy as well. This is awesome. I love the sound of the storm. Me too, friend. Like, I feel the rain is kind of chilling out a little bit where I'm sitting. Or maybe I'm just bamboozling myself. I'm happy that I could keep my little booklet dry underneath me. Meld, you're too powerful. Talking about the lightning made it much more powerful. Like, I don't think I can take any credit. I don't think so. This is just our universe expressing herself, himself, itself, they self. But then again, right? The power that resides within our universe resides within us. All of this powerful energy that I'm experiencing right now, nature expressing itself in absolutely fantastic thunder strikes, it's making me feel so small yet so big in this capacity to experience. Because like lightning is also such a visceral thing, because you can see it with your eyes, but there's this delay, right? And that is also something that is kind of strange to us human beings. We don't understand that delay necessarily. I feel, not intuitively, Like if you look at a kid, I said like a little kid, and you look at a plane or you hear a plane flying above you, you look directly up, but the plane is probably somewhere there, you know, like off of the field of vision. And that's just, you know, because light travels faster than sound, obviously. But if you didn't know that, how do you explain you see this lightning strike and you're like, that was bright as hell, and then suddenly there's like the strike, you know, the thunder that comes with it, and you're like, what the hell? Why is it like this? What did I do? And I can understand why they thought it was gods, because it's such a display of power that you don't really come into contact with in your day-to-day life. Like if you're just chilling, you know, hunting for your life, living in your little hut, just making ends meet, something as powerful as like a storm cloud and the lightning, almost fell over, and the lightning that comes with it is such an experience. Talking about experiences, I maybe should end the pod or the stream, I guess I should say, but let's weather the storm. I love the sound of the storm. Me too, Lindsay, me too. The great. It's so loud, holy shit. The great Timpani in the sky. Yeah, Toasty. Hey, we have Toasty here, my friend. We haven't seen you in so long. I've missed you, Toasty. I've missed you. What makeup should I put on if I want to shave off 60 years? I don't know, my friend. Like a whole face mask, I guess, would be the makeup. Like a whole ass silicone face mask would be the best way, I feel, to make yourself 60 years younger. Ugh. Like what is keeping my podcast stable now is my water bottle, and it's still kind of shaking. Hey, we have Ryan here as well. Eyeliner and mascara, red, bring the eyes out and look younger. Thank you for the advice, Ryan. I appreciate it, my friend. Are we all in Africa? Yes, we are. Woo! Oh, it's so crazy. It feels like it's blowing over me though. Like it doesn't want to stay. As I say that, I get freaking drop bombed in my eye. Anyway, let me continue. I'm in Montana, US, and Melton, SA. Yes, I am. I love that story, Justin. Nothing wrong with Mr. Mango. I was thinking the same thing, Edward. Hi friends, hi Mel. Sending love and energy. Been a long week. Yeah, my friend, we've missed you. We've been thinking about you, and it's nice to have you here right now. Goodness. No problem. There was one lightning strike, and it carries, like it lives on. Do you speak Afrikaans? Speak in Afrikaans for the next minute. Ek sal nie heeltemal vir 'n minuut lank Afrikaans praat nie. Maar ek sal vir 'n rukkie. Bliksem. So, if you want to know a curse word in Afrikaans and a word for lightning, bliksem. Bliksem. That is like one of the words for lightning, but if you say it like at school, you'll get punished because technically it's a curse word. So bliksem. Ek sal jou bliksem, I'll thunder you. I feel like I'm getting thundered. Melt is very good at Afrikaans. Here he comes. Goodness. What a vibe. Please be careful, Mel. I feel ready to die, Toasty. But I shouldn't say stuff like that. It's okay. Like there's no being safe at the end of the day. I should probably end the stream. Maybe I should. But I do not want to. I'm actually enjoying this so much. I'm not gonna continue. Please be careful, Mel. I'm sending you safety and love energy. Thank you, friends. Be here with me in this moment. As crazy as it may be. Stop spamming your links. It says shop, my Shopify. Maybe friend, like, actually, I'm encouraging that friend to spam his links. Like, maybe he needs the money, my friend. Maybe he needs to make a living for himself. And if that is the way he does it, then more power to him. Please be careful, brother. We like you melted, not deep fried, extra crispy. Thank you, Toasty. I appreciate that, actually. That's hilarious. Giving Mel life in our memories. Love when I think about memories of friends. There's another one that I've who have passed on. It is like I'm giving life again in my friend, in my mind. You literally are. You literally are, Ryan. Man, I really don't want to end the stream. I'm having such a good time. Maybe I'll stream inside. Go! Ow! Dude! Thanks for sharing the vibes. Thank you for sharing the vibes with me. The stream is so cool. You could honestly just meditate in the rain, and we'd all be loving watching you. Thank you. Like in a way, I feel like I am meditating, just by allowing myself to sit and be calm, regardless of the weather. It's very empowering. The face you made, it made me feel all the way in the Montana. We need the stream name to be Melt Dripping Out on Lightning, making it more powerful in real time. It feels that way, it really does. Here it comes again. Oh my. Like now it's coming sideways. There's like a little bit of wind coming in. I'm happy that my bottle is keeping it actually stationary because it wants to fall on me. I can see it like coming. Imagine getting struck by lightning live on Reddit. It would be quite an exit, I guess. It would be like a final farewell, getting struck by lightning. Hello beautiful people, how appropriate that Mother Nature says hello as we approach day 100. It's the way it is, my friend. It's this power, this energy that love actually carries, this source, this truest essence within us that we can't be separated from. This power is within us, and it's beautiful. It's amazing. We have so much to be grateful for, Lee. How's the computer doing in the rain? I'm worrying about that as well, Aaron, but I know as well that it doesn't help to worry about things. All I can do is accept, love and forgive, even the rain. Accept, love and forgive, even the rain. Move so you don't get wet. I'm already wet, my friend, and I don't mind getting wet. Like the biggest thing I'm minding right now is all of the debris blowing from this tree that I'm sitting almost under, that is blowing onto me, because the clean freak inside of me is not having any of that. Man, I want some of this storm here. I'm sending you storm, Edmund. You could get sick. I could get sick, my friend, but I'm not too exposed to any viruses because I'm kind of just stuck at home for most of it. So thank you for the concern, my friend. I should be okay. Hey friend, hey you! How are you, my friend? I'm happy that you're here. I love your hair. Thank you. It's all over the place right now. Taxful Chemist, hello friend. Busy at work but listening in on the stream. Thank you, Taxful. And thank you for the wholesome as well. I'm always happy to have you here. May I ask, how can people view the podcast? I've had some friends ask for a link just to listen, but on Discord, wouldn't you have to join to listen, or would you have to listen to the recording afterwards? So, like, we do post the podcasts to the YouTube channel, so I'll send you the YouTube channel link as well, but I'll also send you the actual videos link so you can share it with your friends. Northern Lowell! Hello Meltmore, beautiful storm, it really is. This is crazy. I'm happy that you appreciate it, Toasty. It is kind of crazy. And I knew when I came and sat down, because I was looking at those clouds, I knew that this was going to happen as well. And I accept it. I fully accept all that is. And I've been holding onto this little, I think it's a meteorite. I thought it was a piece of lava at first, but it's very magnetic as well. It might be a piece of meteorite. It also might just be a rock. And I do appreciate it. It's nice and heavy. I'm holding on to it. It gives me a sense of calm. Man, I love this energy. I love you, Edmund. This is the energy that we have, man. In the side of us. Thank you for the heartwarming.
This is chaotically calming. Calm in the chaos, being the center of the storm, Jovan. Love your love, brother Bear. Thank you. This is the nicest, friendliest chat ever. Thank you for joining us in this nice, friendly chat as well, my friend. Without you, it wouldn't be quite as nice or quite as friendly, so you are very appreciated. There may be no safe, but there is safer. Yeah, that's true, Aaron. That's very true. But like as I said, I'm a very calculating person. Don't worry. We have like a lightning strike pole, and this tree is significantly higher than me. And then there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees significantly higher than me. There's also the house higher than me. So like I'm not too concerned. I'm not too concerned. Thank you, friends, for being concerned for me though. I can feel the wind. It's glorious. It really is. It's kind of cold, but I'll weather the storm. I'll weather the storm. The sound of the thunder in my headphones, it's so loud and it feels like it's happening outside my house. Maybe I'm sending you some of the feels, dude. All over the world, sending the feels of the storm. I love storms as long as they aren't severe. It's very calming, even with the thunder rolls. Me too, friend. Storms are, or just rain. It's absolutely amazing. Goodness. Like, they picked up another wind, and I feel like it's coming with the cold. No, I'm not cold. You're cold, friends. Can we stream inside, lol? I feel like the rain is kind of chilling out, so I don't necessarily want to stream inside. Like the biggest concern isn't necessarily just going and streaming inside, but having to move and then having to worry about the lighting and having to worry about the positioning of the camera. And I calculated those feelings as well, and I've concluded that I'm okay with sitting in the rain. I'm having such a great time in the stream today. I'm having a great time having you all here as well, my friend. I'm smiling so big with you right now. You look like you are in your element. I feel like I look like I'm an insane person, Jesse, but maybe then I'm actually in my element. I feel like we're sometimes scared of losing it sometimes, you know, losing our minds, losing who we are. But at the end of the day, we can't lose ourselves just as much as we can't find ourselves. Not really. A knife can't cut itself, fire can't burn itself, water can't drown itself, the self can't know itself. And that's kind of the point as well. We're supposed to be constantly exploring, supposed to be constantly seeking, you know. I feel at least seeking the truth, seeking our most innate personal truths. And it's such an amazing process as well. Something we absolutely, it's a gift for us to be participating in. Same here, Jesse. I haven't been able to stop smiling. Good. Where's your accent from? South Africa, my friend. I'm new here. What's your name? My name is Meltmore, friend. It's nice to meet you. My girlfriend says the name. Your girlfriend says the name? Says what name? Jesse and Ed, I have been smiling all stream today, and it's full of love and light. Mel's accent is South African. Yes, thank you. Hey, we have Brenda here as well. Love this kind of weather. Aloha from Hawaii. Aloha to you as well, Brenda. I'm happy that you're here. I'm in Hawaii too. We have 2 friends from Hawaii. Nice. No, we have to go out like that. We don't even know your name yet. Not yet. Not yet, Jesse. But soon you will. At least my human name. I want to show you. You know what? I'm gonna show you anyway. Like it might tip over the camera, but look at that. Look at that. Just like this open spot in the sky. But my friends, we have been like busy for quite a while. I feel like maybe this is a good place to end it. Let me quickly finish all of the comments that there is. Like this thing doesn't want to like stay up anymore. I don't know if the wind is still the culprit. Let me do this. It's kind of the culprit, yeah. Okay. From Montana. I loved Hawaii when I visited 10 years ago. It was nice to feel the heat like that coming from Montana cold. I can imagine actually, Ryan. New from Montana too. There we go. Hey to you, my friend. One of nature right now, Mel. That is not insanity. I guess. It could be insane to you know, a society though, but not necessarily to the human beings. Yeah, the drops are coming down now. Good morning. Thank you for being consistent and holding space. Thank you, my friend, for sharing this space with me. That is what's most important. Brother Bear, don't worry, I'm also cold right now. I'm used to being cold more than hot. We are in sync for feeling cold. Yeah, like it's only hot or like comfortable weather for like 4 months in the year there, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, my friends. I think I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna probably finish reading your comments like afterwards. Cowgirl, another great day with Björker. Cheers to everyone. Cheers to everyone, my friends. Thank you for sharing this space with me. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.